MBA Mental Boost. This is your coach, Dr. Rosie. All right, it has been a minute. The last episode I made was back in April, and honestly, that feels like a lifetime ago. And if you've been waiting for your next mental boost, this one is for you. So just a quick refresher, MBA Mental Boost, I want you to feel that this is like me dropping in, giving you a voice note, like a 5-minute mental recharge between practice, games, or just when life's maybe testing you a little bit. So I want you to feel that I'm on this journey with you. And the truth is, over the last few months, I really needed to be a product of my product. So I coach you guys on mindset, habits, and lifestyle design. And I needed to be in my own little off season. I genuinely believe that you can't preach high performance if you're running on fumes yourself. So some things needed to slip so that I could focus on my family, so that I could focus on my clients, so I could focus on myself. But I want to say that I am back. And I want you to know that you don't lose momentum when you pause. You lose it when you stop being intentional. So I just had to remember that even the best players take time to reset their rhythm, and they just make sure that they then come back sharper. So I really did have to be a product of my product, but I am so glad that I am back, and I'm hoping that you can hear the smile in my voice as well, because I get to serve you. And this ultimately is what brings me so much joy. So over the last few months, I've also been growing the zone. So if you're interested in working through a program where you can then train your own mental reps, where you can understand more about the science that goes behind mental fitness, on how you can coach yourself, how you can create your own programs so that you can be operating at peak performance, and we're going to remove the guesswork, the zone is for you. So if you're interested in my program, The Zone, do drop me a message, find me on Instagram at Dr Rosie Mead. I would love to chat to you about this. But you know what? I would love to chat to you generally. I'd love to know where you're at the moment, where your journey's taking you, what your goals are, what your ambitions are, what your intentions are. Like, bring me on this journey, because ultimately, if you're a regular listener of this podcast, or even if you're new, I hope that you then become a regular listener. I want to make sure that I'm creating episodes exactly for you, exactly for the space that you're in, the era that you're in, the chapter that you're in. And I know all of us are going to be at different points in our careers and focusing on different areas. Some of you are brand new to mental fitness. Some of you are elite at this work and just wanting to further your knowledge. Like, it doesn't matter. If I know the kind of the broad spectrum of like those of you that are listening and where you're at, like I can really make sure that I'm honing in on what you need. And then if you drop me a message, I can signpost you to episodes. Like that, I always find is the beauty of my work in particular, because I'm just a one-man band. Yes, that means that sometimes I have to really manage my energy and my focus. But because I'm a one-man band, you drop me a message, you know that you were talking to me. I don't use AI. You don't get automated responses as much as I'm being told that I need to be doing that. I love the organic relationship building side of things. So do drop me a message. Let me know where you're at, what you're focusing on, what your burning questions are, and I will be answering them in the podcast. But a challenge for you this week. So we're kind of resetting, it's the beginning of the season as well. I want you to bring awareness. So really notice, like, where am I mentally right now? What's working for me? Like, if you could describe your mental state in one word, like, what would that be? And if you could describe how you'd like to be, how you want your state to be, what word would that be? Are they the same? Are they different? If they're different, maybe have a think about what are the steps that you can take to get you closer to that state that you want. Again, I know I'm promoting The Zone. It's not going to be heavy promotion all the time. But if you want to have some steps, then The Zone is the program for you. But I really like to think of our mental state and also our nervous system like we're a thermometer, so like a kind of temperature gauge. So you bring awareness, like, okay, where am I right now? If I'm too high and maybe kind of things are feeling a bit out of control, what can I do to bring things back down? So stuff like working on your mindset. What stories am I saying to myself? Is it helping me? Is it unhelpful? If it's unhelpful, how can I reframe it? Use your breath. Your breath is key for this. Being able to bring yourself into a more regulated state, bring yourself down that temperature dial. Now, on the other side, let's say that you're too far down the scale and you're feeling unmotivated. Maybe you're feeling fatigued already. Maybe you're experiencing that kind of just struggling to motivate, feeling like you don't have very much energy right now. Well, then again, you can use your breath to be able to bring yourself back up that scale. Or you can focus on, what am I listening to? What am I being intentional with? What are the thoughts that I'm saying to myself? How can I reframe them so that I can give myself that confidence boost, so that I can create that energy and that flame? You know, said in previous episodes about fire and ice, like how can you be dialing up that flame through what you're saying to yourself, through your body, being able to embody this version of you so that you generate that. You don't need other people to give it to you. So that's what I'm going to offer to you in today's episode, is to bring in awareness of, where am I on that scale right now? Am I too high? Am I too low? What do I need to do to move me up or down? And knowing that this isn't like, it's a moving thing. So it's not necessarily that we're going to find the sweet spot and then we're going to stay there. So release perfectionism, but it's moving and it's fluid. And you notice, you know, where am I on the scale right now in this moment? Then when you start to bring that awareness in, now you start to notice it in games as well. And this is where the magic happens. But I want to keep these episodes short, so I will wrap up there. But honestly, drop me a message on Instagram at Dr Rosie Mead. I would love to know where you're at the moment in your journey, and any particular questions that you've got, anything that you would love help with, like, just drop me a message. I am all ears. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of MBA Mental Boost, the secret weapon to supercharging your performance on the court. If you found today's episode useful, don't forget to subscribe and share. You can connect with me over on any social platform. You can find me at Dr Rosie Mead. Until next time, go out there and dominate using the power of your mind. This is Dr Rosie, signing off.